Well, for me, as a freshman, I expected college to be like a huge deal because I come from a small town, so I figured things would be very complicated. But actually, it's been a lot easier than what I expected.
I expected it to be very challenging academically, and like I would have to study really as hard as I ever had before and pay attention in class. And I also thought it was going to be a lot of things to do in college and very socially diverse.
I'm from India, so I came to a different country, and there would be cultural shift, different people, completely different life. So I expected it to be a little difficult, but I knew I'd probably settle down in a while.
I expected it to be really different than home. I really didn't know anybody coming, so it was going to be a totally new environment and new teachers, new everything. I didn't know who my roommate was going to be, so that was going to be really weird too. Learning to live with somebody for this long was definitely one of my biggest worries. I felt that if I wasn't going to really have a sort of connection with her, and if we didn't really get along, then it was going to pose a lot of problems, and that was really sort of what I was worried about. I've definitely coped. I like being in a dorm. It's big with the community feeling. It's a little more comforting.
Some of my worries were that my roommate and I wouldn't get along or wouldn't have much in common, and that my roommate would have his girlfriend in the room all the time. That was basically my biggest fear.
First off, I don't get along with girls very well, so that was kind of a hard transition. I have more guy friends back home than what I do girls, and I live in a whole room and place with girls, so that was a pretty big transition for me, but I think I'm handling it quite well.
I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to know anyone in my hall and be too cluttered and not have enough room for all my stuff.
I love my roommate. Yeah. About the dorms, I don't know, I didn't really know what to expect. I guess it'd be like summer camp, I don't know. Just a bunch of people living together, you don't really know them, but I don't know, it's nice, I like it.
Living in a dorm where you're living all on your own, you have to do everything. You have to clean your dorm on your own. You have to go do your laundry and small things like that I've never done before. Those are some of the things that I'd have to deal with. Roommate, yes, again, a person from a different country and completely different place. Completely it was a major shift, so that was some of my worries. But it's okay now. It's really good. I like my roommate. I don't have problems with him.
I sort of expected to meet a lot of different people from all over the place.
My hardest transition is that I don't have my godson. So that's been probably the most difficult thing for me, because back home he lives right next door, so I can go and I can visit him anytime. And he's only 2, so it's really tough to leave him when I do go home.
The hardest thing for me has been leaving my animals at home and leaving my little sister, because she's adorable.
Having to make sure I stay kind of neat and organized. Like I said, nobody's here to tell me what to do, when to do it, or to remind me about anything. So I definitely have to stay organized, keep myself in check as far as classes and the work I have to do and the studying and stuff.
I kind of like living away from home. It's, it's kind of like self-discovery time. You don't have your parents there being like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's finally that freedom's there. And it's like I can leave and go do whatever I want. Nobody cares if I'm here at night or not. It's just, I don't know, it's cool. I think that what makes college a little bit harder is the fact that you kind of have to plan your days out and make sure you're getting everything done that you need to get done. And before, it's just kind of like, you just went with the flow. Can't really do that much anymore, otherwise you might flunk out, I don't know.
I struggle with my roommate, communicating with him, because he has his girlfriend in there a lot of the time. And I'd say my biggest struggle is sleeping schedule is always messed up.
There hasn't been much of a transition, like I already mentioned. It's just that I changed countries and I had that cultural shift, but otherwise it's the same. It's the same way. I have a lot of friends here, and it's all good. It's working out to be really good.
You just meet different types of people, and you just learn a lot of different things. Like, I like it a lot. I mean, it's been great.
I come from a mainly Hispanic community. It's a minority-based community, and so Purdue hit me kind of hard. It's extremely diverse. There's a lot of everybody, a lot of people from all around the world. So many different languages being talked, being spoken in the different buildings. I sort of expected to meet a lot of different people from all over the place.
Yeah, actually it has. Like, because, I don't know, at home, like, it was pretty diverse too, but, you know, I feel like I meet more, like, different types of people here than I did at home, and I don't know, it's nice, because you branch out. It's different than, like, high school was, where, you know, you stayed in your own little clique, and now you get to meet all these different types of people, and it's fun.
It's really good. Like, I have friends, like, from different countries and different religions, different places, and it's really good. I've like become more sensitive to different cultures since I've come here.